Don't forget the mission. To retrieve Dr. Kirk, you must fulfill your duty.
Kirk must be after the stabilizer.
Why'd you let him go?
I'm finally beginning to understand him. He's a professional, first and foremost. It's the only way he operates.
You're right. And it's up to me to do my part as well. I'll make sure everything's ready to go as soon as you get back.
The radar is pointing us in the direction of the weapon storage area. If you recall, this is where we found the complete parts for the initializer and stabilizer. As GAIL says, Dr. Kirk is apparently after the stabilizer. So let's head on over. Nah, I changed my mind. No need to save. We gotta go. Now, of course, this is the path with a lot of Theriznosaurs in the way, so you have to be careful. Let's do this. The quickest way is this way. There should be 2 Theriznosaurs here. And you know what? I've had enough of their shit. It's time to use a shotgun. Let's try out our new and improved Spaz 12 shotgun with slug rounds. Now this is probably the best way to deal with Theriznosaurs, using a shotgun. A medium range to kick that flinches them just enough so that they can never reach you. It takes 4 slug shots to down a Theriznosaur, which isn't too bad, honestly. The only problem comes when you need to reload. Now you notice that the reason he hit me there was because I was reloading. But when he hits you while you're reloading, it cancels the animation, so you don't have to try and reload again, which is always good. Okay, now I think those are pretty much the main obstacles in the way. Let's keep going. Not too far now. Come on, Regina. GAIL needs us. Oh. The old T-Rex has gone too. I wonder what that could mean. I guess he finally got tired of laying around. I figure since we're nearing the end of the game, we could probably use up one of these boxes. I have a lot of plugs, so why not? And nothing really good in here, honestly. It's an extra resuscitation, which is always nice, but I figure it's time to hoard up some of my ammo that I haven't used yet. I gather up a lot of ammo, but you'll probably see I won't need it, honestly. Okay, let's go. This is the old crane room. Let's see if you can sneak past these Theriznosaurs. Nope, one didn't saw me. Let's try and dodge him. Nope, that is not going to work. We're still good though. Let's keep going. And we're here. The weapon storage room.
You got your man, GAIL.
You're not one to forget a grudge, are you?
Come on, let's go.
Regina, take this.
The disc?
It contains all the information on the third energy, including the details on how to use it as a weapon. Once we deliver this disc to our government, our real mission will be complete.
Just as I suspected.
Suspected?
What do you mean, our real mission? Our mission is to take back Dr. Kirk.
That was the official lie they fed you. Your boss only wanted the data from the very beginning.
What are you talking about?
Don't you get it, girl? It's so obvious. The government doesn't want me. They want the third energy. They want this weapon all to themselves.
Then this whole mission was a front from the very beginning.
Our government knew that Kirk's project had to be some type of weapon. I mean, just think about it. A staged, accidental death, political asylum, a secret non-weapon project at a hidden military base. And you know how this country has always been famous for developing new weapons in secret. Our government knew that there was a new weapon, and they wanted it. Our real mission was to ascertain all information on the weapon so that only our country can exploit it.
Our country that we don't really remember the name of.
Dr. Kirk's just a bonus.
I thought he was going to say a boner.
I can't believe it.
Ha! You naively called me a devil before. But if you think about it, you know who the true devil is.
Dr. Kirk, you've killed hundreds. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Gale. Why didn't you tell us?
I can only guess that the two of you were too clean to be trusted by the top brass.
And what about you?
I haven't showered in 3 years.
I didn't want to put either of you in danger. What you didn't know couldn't hurt you.
This has all been quite enlightening, but can we go now?
You're right. Let's go, Gale.
Oh, Gale. Your death shall not be in vain, my friend.
And this is the reward for a lifetime of service to the government. Sad, isn't it?
Let's go.
If Gale were alive to see that punch, he'd be a very proud man. Anyway, we get the secret disc, and the true nature of the mission is revealed. And luckily, we don't have to fight our way back to all the dinosaurs we didn't kill.
Where's Gale? Let's go then.
I find it weird they do that. They transition the other characters out of there, but they just leave you behind, so you end up looking really stupid when you're just standing there on your own after the cutscene ends. Oh well, we have our man, Dr. Kirk. Let's get out of here. To the port. No music anymore. I mean, you know, the power generator's on overload, so you'd think there'd be like intense music going on. I guess this is a moment of silence for our comrade Gale. You don't need a multiplier, like it. Uh-oh, something's round this corner. Oh. Oh. He's already dead. That's weird. He seemed perfectly fine a moment ago, even if he smashed his head on the power generator. Don't know how he ended up here, though, or what killed him down here. Examining him doesn't do anything, so... Ah. Weird. You know, you could have sworn that something like that would have been a final boss fight or something, right? I mean, this room seems perfectly shaped for a fight with a T-Rex. A big open area with not much in it. Like the sign says something. Explosive materials. Yeah, it seems like something you'd use in like a fight against a T-Rex. Seems like the perfect thing for the T-Rex, but too bad he's dead. Oh, what's this over here? I don't need a recovery aid, do I? I might as well take it. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Let's just keep going.
Me drink too much tomato soup.
Man, seemed like a pretty uneventful escape, huh? Yep, nothing could possibly go wrong, we're home free. let us spare a moment to remember our good friend Gail, who gave his life for the mission. Gail was one who always took the direct approach to things. In fact, every time when he was confronted with a problem, his solution was always, let's murder all the dinosaurs. We will miss Gail and remember him as the guy who acted like a jerk the entire mission at... Uh-oh.
He's back! I was beginning to miss our reptilian groupie.
Shut up and steer. I'm gonna take care of this once and for all.
Here, take this with you, and be careful.
Okay, Rick gives us a supply box. It's got a plug, which is specifically for the yellow supply box in front in case you don't already have a plug. And it also has 6 explosive grenade bullets. Okay, so, I'm no dinologist, okay? I've repeatedly said this throughout the Let's Play. I'm not an expert in, dinosaurs. So I don't know too much about them. I frequently get dinosaurs' names wrong. I got all my dino facts from the instruction manual of this game. You get the idea, I'm no expert. So, if someone were to ask me, could T-Rex swim? I'd probably guess he could. Not very well, though. I mean, most animals in the animal kingdom can swim to some extent, so it probably wouldn't be too far of a stretch to assume that T-Rex could also swim if it had to. If T-Rex could swim, though, it wouldn't be like this. He is swimming at about 40 miles an hour, or something ridiculous. His entire top part of his body is out of the water, with only his legs and the bottom part of his tail to propel him along at this speed. I can only assume that maybe his legs or his tail are like spinning, like a boat propeller, just like moving him along as fast as his hovercraft. Hovercrafts are fast things, and this T-Rex is just totally outrunning it. On the water! He just looks completely ridiculous, I'm sorry.
Regina! I'll finish this. Stay down!
Well, that came to a sudden stop.
Well, that's that. Game over, folks.
After this mission, I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a croc skin bag the same way.
Please help me, I just realized I shouldn't be able to swim. Help!
Regina takes a quick look in the mirror to admire herself.
End of the line for you, handsome. You're extinct!
Was that really the best one-liner you got?
And so it ends with us riding off into the sunrise, a start of a new day. So how's that for an ending? Turns out you had a secret agenda all along, and Gail was keeping it secret from you. I don't know if it was a surprise to anyone that Gail wasn't like, I don't know, another Wesker. It wasn't like he was a super evil guy plotting everything. He was just trying to protect us from the dark secrets or something. Well, either way, you gotta admit, the swimming T-Rex was kind of a stupid final boss, right? I'm gonna admit, this is the first ending I got when I played Dino Crisis. This is the route that I first experienced, and I just burst out laughing when I saw the T-Rex gliding across the water, barely swimming. I was just like, what? I just couldn't believe it, honestly. I mean, it's kind of awesome, I suppose, but... yeah, I don't know. I suppose I should just suspend my disbelief. Dinosaurs are pretty much fantasy, after all. I mean, you know, the prospect of living dinosaurs in this one. You get what I mean, right? I mean, you know, you have to bounce several boundaries of, you know, believability and all that to believe that something like this could happen. Either way, that's one of the endings to Dino Crisis. It's what happens if you follow Gail and retrieve Dr. Kirk. If you haven't already, check out the alternate ending you get if you choose to follow Rick's path. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next and final part of the Let's Play, where I go over the third and final ending. See you guys next time.